Hi guys, welcome to another video of mine. I'm getting used to this now, which is good. So today we're just going to discuss what I have put in the title, 1 year back in the UK, and my observations. Just a disclaimer, as I state my observations, I am just talking about where I am situated at the moment, which is London, the capital city of the UK. I know it might vary from city to city, borough to borough, island to island, I don't know, wherever you are. But I'm just referencing London. So let's start off with what everybody has been affected by, and I would say that is inflation, aka cost of living, aka Cosy Lives. It's crazy, like the cost of living, and it's so funny. My sister's always saying to me when I'm shocked at the prices of things, she's like, Yasmin, this isn't 2018, because legit sometimes I have prices that I left here in my mind. An example, like even the prices of just food and fast food as well. Like, oh, I think they announced recently how there's now nothing in McDonald's which is on the saver menu under £1. I don't know why I went to that reference, like I eat McDonald's like that. But there's so many other things. The fact that a sandwich would cost you now like £5 in M&S or wherever you'd go, when back in the day it was half of that. But yeah, the cost of living is crazy, and I don't know what we're going to do about it, but I just hope it goes down because it's not easy. And following up from that, another thing I have noticed in the UK is the homelessness. There are so many homeless people, especially just in the city and in like the transport areas, and I don't know, it's just something I've noticed a lot more. I don't know how they're going to tackle it, but it is unfortunate. Another thing this is probably the first thing I noticed when I got back, but the water in London is so hard. And the reason I say it's the first thing I noticed is because my skin is so sensitive. When I got back to the UK, I literally, you know what? I'm gonna save that for another video. How many things have I said that for? But I was going to say, when I got to the UK, the hard water and what it did to my skin, I have very sensitive skin and I suffered with a lot of eczema. I'm still going through it, to be honest. But like I said, I'm going on a tangent and I will make that another video. Another thing I noticed is the high street. Like the high street in some places are just no longer existing. To be honest, it hasn't affected London so much. So the high street is still a thing in each borough. However, where I'm from in West Sussex, it's very different, and I think it's because a lot of people do their shopping online now, so it's almost like the high street shops versus the online e-commerce space. And I guess for comfort and just for ease, everyone prefers just shopping online now. Like even Amazon, everyone's always on Amazon. When I was here before, I don't remember Amazon like being as big of a thing as it is now. I've had my run-ins with Amazon. I'm always a bit skeptical. It is handy because everything is there, but I have had my items stolen before. I'm sure not the only one, but yeah, that just left a sour taste in my mouth. So I'm always like scared and skeptical to do like bulk buys on Amazon, just because I've had that experience when I bought loads of stuff and every single item got stolen. But we live and learn, the 2 L's of Yasmin TELLS. Anything else that comes to mind? You guys know what I'm about to do. I've got my handy notebook. I can't remember everything. How did I forget this one? The weather. UK weather is so bipolar, it's crazy. In the UK, you need to travel in your bag, you need to have your sunglasses and your umbrella, because 1 minute it will be sunny, 1 minute it's raining, and it's just like, it just can never make up its mind. And I just don't remember the weather being like that or that bad. But my sister's like, Yasmin, you're in the UK, what do you expect? Like, there's always times when I might dress a bit summery and then like it rains later, and then my sister will be like, why didn't you check the weather? And I'm like, I'm just not used to checking the weather. Like, I've just come from somewhere that is sunny most, like 90% of the time. Why am I going to be checking the weather? But yes, so I avoid disappointment and dress appropriately. Perhaps I should be checking the weather. I do try. And that's another thing. So my sister's like, it's so easy, just use Siri. And then she'll be talking to her phone and be like, hey Siri, da 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 da. And that's just so weird to me. I don't know, maybe it's the old school in me, but how can I just be, I use Siri now, but it's just still a really weird concept to me. I'm like, wow, is this phone spying on me? Okay, I think I've touched on most things. My videos are quite short, I'm not gonna lie. There's not much to complain about other than inflation. Everything I mentioned, inflation, the hard water, the weather. They're my three main complaints where I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. Inflation, weather, and hard water. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But the things where I'm like, whoa, that this is actually quite good are the developments. So the Elizabeth line, that's a new underground line that wasn't here before. And that takes you to the airport, Heathrow Airport, which is very handy because it's not every day I want to be paying for very expensive taxis whenever I need to go to Heathrow. So at least you have the option that you could get on the Elizabeth line. And just new developments. Like, that's one thing I like about London, that there's always new developments and there's always things to do. You'll never be bored in London. You can be broke in London, but you won't ever be bored. There's so many things to do. But yeah, so I like that. I like the fact that there's options in terms of things to do, places to eat, things to see, culture, museums, exhibitions. You know, that's my thing. Like, I really like that. And then even when it comes to transport, I love the fact that there's transport options. You have Uber, you have the trains, you have coaches if you really want to go on coaches. You have, obviously you can drive. I'm not driving at the moment though. But I don't mind it because I'm in London, so there's so many options for transportation. Yes, and I think that is it. Yeah, that's all I wanted to discuss. My observations being back in LDN. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments, or you can email me at info@yasmintells.com. All right, hope you guys are having a great day. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to say what I wanted to say at the beginning. So today is National Photography Day, and if you know anything about me, I am a photographer also. I think it all coincides when you're a creator, but when I was in Sierra Leone, I used to take a lot of photography, and I actually hosted my first solo exhibition under Yasmin, so that's why I did the first one, and I just exhibited 20 images of my photography. Again, I'm going on a tangent. I say all this to say it's National Photography Day, and I have finally, drumroll, I finally have some of my prints available on my website. So I'm going to leave the link in the description bar, and yeah, feel free to have a browse or to purchase, and thanks for supporting. All right, have a good weekend. Bye.